Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend I'll break up with him if he sleeps at his ex-wife's bed? I 33F have a relationship with a guy 41M, and he has 4 kids from his previous relationship. His youngest kid is currently 3 years old. He currently lives with his mom and his younger sister. I've accepted the fact that his kids will always come first. And I've accepted situations that I might not feel 100% comfortable with. For example, if his ex-wife needs to go out of town, he stays at her house with the kids, and he even sleeps in her bed. I really don't like the fact that he sleeps in the room they used to share, since there is no guest room. I just don't feel comfortable with that, but I've accepted it since it's easier for him to stay there for his 4 kids. Now, with Christmas coming, the past years, he has taken his kids with his side of the family. And on New Year's the ex-wife has the kids. Although on both days, both of the parents take time to share with the 4 kids. They even go shopping for the gifts and give them to the children together, as a way of showing the kids that both of their parents are there. A week ago, he told me he was thinking of spending Christmas Eve at his ex-wife's and kids' house, because kids love opening gifts and he wants to be there when they wake up. His ex-wife also has a boyfriend. When he told me this, I was completely in shock. I told him that as a father, that was a really kind gesture for his kids, but as a man with a partner, it is not healthy for the relationship he wants to build with me and even his ex with her new boyfriend. Besides, I also told him to forgive me if I was going to cross the line, but I also thought this was confusing for the kids. Kids with divorced parents will always dream for their parents to go back together. So what message are his ex and him sending to the kids? I know this is not my problem, and my only concern is us two and our relationship. In an effort to understand, I offered to let him stay at my place, since my house is a little closer than his mom's house. So he could stay until really late on Christmas Eve with his kids, and he could go back really early on Christmas morning before the kids wake up. I just see it as completely unnecessary for him to sleep in that house. He told me that I needed to trust him and that he was only doing this for his kids. So I told him again that as my partner, it was not healthy for our relationship. So I told him this was a boundary I was not willing to compromise. Because even though his priority is to be a father, he's also someone's partner. And if he's not willing to respect my boundaries, I'll rather break up. His mother also got involved 2 days ago when she told him I needed to suck it up because his kids will always come first. So tell me, am I the a-hole? Clarification: neither her ex's partner or myself will be there since both parents are not in a position to introduce us to the kids yet. Also, as I mentioned above, there's no guest room. That's why he sleeps in his ex's room when he stays with the kids.
OP responds to the comments.
I want to thank you all for your different points of view. Some of them have been really tough, but they've enlightened me on things I was not seeing. I do want kids in my future. In fact, I had a miscarriage from a previous relationship that obviously ended. He did in fact end up living with his mother because he couldn't afford a place of his own. In my case, I'm in a better position financially. And most of the time, I'm the person that carries the big financial responsibilities in our relationship. This got me to think of a lot of comments I read of him having me only because I was convenient and that I'll not be as a priority as a partner should be if it's not convenient to him. Y'all have given me multiple things I need to reevaluate for myself and the future I could build with this person. I also apologize if my post was entitled or I seemed like a manipulative brat. As all humans, I do carry my own insecurities. And that's why I really don't like being put in this kind of position, where relationships can be compromised. Thank you all for opening my eyes.
Here are the top comments.
As an older guy with kids, I would always put my kids first, and I wouldn't blame someone for bailing out if they couldn't handle it. Then again, I wouldn't put a new partner in this particular situation. I would stay late, and then get up early and drive back before the kids wake up. I question OPBF's motive for spending the night. It is hard to understand why he thinks it is a necessary, be a good idea, and see something his girlfriend should accept.
He sounds like he can't provide the kind of life you deserve. I mean, look, he can't support himself. He can't even provide within your relationship. How can he provide for a new family? He'll never be able to support any kids with you. This guy is a non-starter and a waste of your time. Move on.